Hello friends, in today's video we're going to be changing the brake pads and the discs on this Audi RS3. So just going to crack on with it. So this particular caliper is fitted with 4 brake pads, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So in order to release these brake pads, we'll have to remove these pins. This pin going across here, 2 pins. So this is just a push fit pin. So just gonna knock it out from this way. Right, so I've pushed the top pin out, so I'm just gonna push the bottom pin out now. There we go. So now we're gonna pull these pins out, both of them, and that's gonna allow the brake pads to come out. There we go. That's the plate which is holding the pads. Now we're gonna push the top one out. There we go. That's the top pressure plate out of the way. The brake valve sensor is completely worn out, as you can see. So there's only one brake valve sensor on these Audis, and that's on the front right hand side. Okay, so now we can just push the caliper pistons back and pull the pads out. Before we push the piston back, what we're going to do is we're going to open the brake fluid bottle, and we're going to leave the cap off so that all the pressure gets released. There we go. And now we're going to do the back ones. There we go. Okay, here's one of the pads. You can see the condition of it, completely worn out. There we go. This is another pad. That's the outer one, outer top, completely worn out. As you can see the condition of it. There we go. That's the outer bottom one. So 4 brake pads on each caliper. In order to get the discs out, we'll have to remove the caliper bracket, which is secured by 2 21mm bolts at the back, one at the bottom, one at the top here. Right, so just gonna show you the 2 bolts which we need to remove. Let me just turn the light on. Okay, so one here, that's 21mm bolt we need to remove, and then there's one at the top, this one here at the top. So 2 21mm bolts, so that's gonna allow the caliper to be released. Right, so just gonna take off the caliper clamp. bolt, which is 21mm bolt. There we go. I've slackened it off, so I'm going to slacken off the top one now, which is just here. There we go. There we go. Just gonna take just gonna remove the top one now. Just gonna rest it here. Alright, so now we're gonna remove the disc. The reason why we're gonna change the disc as well is that the car's been running on bare metal brake pads, so the disc is damaged as well from inside. Just gonna show you that in a bit once we take it off. Right, so we are using T27 to remove this bolt, and that would release the disc itself from the hub. There we go. Now what you need to do is you need to use the hammer to hit it at different places, and that would release the disc itself from the hub. Here comes our new disc. When you fit the new disc, you do your measurements and everything so that it's the right part. There we go. That's good enough. So that's the new disc in place. There is the old disc, completely worn out from inner side. This is the sandwich type vented disc. Right, so we also gonna change the brake wear sensor on this Audi. So we used the flathead screwdriver, and then we pushed it in from this angle, and that's how it came off. There we go. That's the connector out of the way, and just gonna cut this cable tie here. There we go. We've got new brake pads here, so it's going to be 4 on each side, and the right hand side brake pads should come with a sensor, brake wear sensor, which is here. So just gonna open this packet. There we go. So just gonna connect the connector first, just here. There we go. That's the brake sensor connector, nicely fitted. So now that we have secured the disc, the brake wear sensor is connected at the back, so we're gonna fit the caliper itself. There we go. So this caliper, we took it off with the clamp, the caliper clamp. So just gonna bring it in. Right, so just gonna screw the two 21mm bolts. There we go. Right, so just gonna screw the top bolts now. There we go. Right, just gonna use a breaker bar to torque it up. There we go, that's good enough. Same for the bottom one. There we go. That's good enough. Right, so before we slide in the new pads, we're gonna clean the area with wire brush. There we go. Here comes our brake pad with the sensor, brake wear sensor. There we go, just like that. So it slides in like this. One on this side. Again, we'll have to push the piston back like this. Nice and easy. Again, we're going to push the pistons back. There we go. So one goes here. So now we're going to push the piston back again. Like that. There we go. Nice and easy. There we go. So now we're gonna put the plates in, which will hold the calipers in the slot. There we go. There we go. So that's the top pin, nicely secured. Just gonna do the bottom one now. Again, same method. Just gonna slide it in. Just gonna push it in. There we go, friends. We have fitted the new discs and the pads on this Audi RS3. That was nice and easy, simple forward procedure. So the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the brake reservoir cap back on. Thank you very much for watching the video.